Hi, I have Courtney Saxton here, and so this is an action filed. You both have a right to, or you both can stay in small claims if you want. You do have a right to remove the case to have it held at a district court level. If you keep it in small claims, the court's power is limited. You do not have a right to a jury trial. You do not have a right to an attorney, and you do not have a right to an appeal. With that in mind, Mr. Nutter, did you want to stay in small claims?
Yes, sir.
And Courtney Saxton, what about you?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Nutter, you filed this. Is there another case pending?
Not for us. We split up and we finished in mediation with our children.
There is another case pending though, because we filed new motions for our custody case.
Yeah.
Hold on just a minute. So there's a case pending. It's at the 13th Circuit Court. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, for family court. Yes.
Okay, so that's a custody thing. Are they taking care of the property dispute? Excuse me.
It was not put in the motion that they're taking care of the property dispute. No.
Okay. So, Mr. Nutter, I have a list here of 19 items you're claiming. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir. I do.
All right. So let's go through it real quick. This is I got a 65-inch Element Smart TV. You two lived together for 5 years. Is that right?
Yes, sir. I took care of us.
And you have children?
Yes, sir.
And when did you buy the TV?
I bought those TVs in 2018 when we had a no contact order in place. I bought both those TVs and our bed. We had a no contact.
Hold on. All I want to know is I got two TVs. You bought them in 2018. You two were living together.
Yes, we weren't at the time because we had a no contact order. So
yes, we were.
But then you got back together, correct?
If you look at the legal time I bought those TVs, we were not living together. There was a no contact order between us. So
Mr. Nutter, listen, I need you to answer my questions. That's going to make this a lot easier.
Okay.
Now, you bought these TVs in 2018.
Yes, sir.
After that time, you two lived together again. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You have how many children together?
2.
And what makes you think these TVs are still worth $400 and $300?
Because one of them is a 65-inch TV and one's a 55-inch TV. And if you do, I went and actually researched how much these TVs cost, and they're both worth a lot of money. 65-inch.
What are they? Do you have anything that says that's a resale value?
No, I do not.
Did you just pick that up? Okay. What about the king size bed of $500?
I mean, if you look at TVs or at king size beds right now, they're worth a lot more.
When did you buy that?
I bought that at the same time when I moved into this new house, split up. I bet it cost me about $1,000.
I want you to listen to my question. When did you buy the bed?
At 2018, when I bought the same TV.
When did you move out? When did you move out, finally? You two separated at some point in time for good.
I bought all this stuff when we lived in Oregon in 2018, and we moved to Michigan in 2021.
Did you hear my question, Mr. Nutter? I'm thinking you're having a hard time. When did you split up?
October of 2021.
Okay, what I would ask you is quit the editorializing and the long story. We got a list of 20 items to get through, and I want to get through it. And it'll help me understand, and it won't confuse me.
Sorry, Your Honor.
So you split up in 2021. Let me ask with the first 3 items. Courtney, did you contribute to buying these at all?
I didn't contribute. No, I was pregnant with our first son.
Okay, and do you still have these items in the house?
I still have these items in the house, yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this to make it easier. Did you want to give him back any of these things? I'm not telling you have to. I'm just saying, do you want to?
I mean, I have a few things that I can give back to him. As far as the TVs and the bed go, I did submit a text message of him stating that I could keep everything.
Okay. Is there anything you want to give back to him?
I mean, he can have his air conditioner that he submitted the receipt for. as far as the small window AC as well. Everything else was given to us as far as like birthday presents goes for our children, or I would also say given to us for like our baby shower and things like that.
What was given to you for a baby shower? Tell me that. And let me, Courtney, I need to put you under oath. You swear that these things are true to the best of your information and belief. You're going to tell the truth, correct? You swear to tell the truth, correct? All right. What was given to you at a baby shower?
Baby shower was given the Chico car seat, the Even Flow car seat, the Camo Kids wagon.
A lie.
All of our.
All right, stop here. Here we got Mr. Nutter. You're done. You're good. You're done. When I ask you a question, you can answer. If you interrupt me again, I will dismiss your case. So now unmute and tell me, am I clear? You need to unmute and tell me that.
Yes, sir.
You act up one more time, I'll dismiss your case. Ms. Saxton, thank you. So you're saying you got the caddy stroller and the Even Flow car seat, the Camo Kid wagon. What else did you get at a shower?
It's the Chico car seat, not the Chico caddy stroller. There's a car seat. Yep, the Even Flow car seat, the Camo Kids wagon. Half of all of the toddler, baby, and infant clothes was given to us from friends as far as hand-me-downs goes. Yeah. And half of all of the toys as well were presents, if not things that each family has bought for us for our children.
All right, I want you to stop there. So, Mr. Nutter, let me ask you this. She claims half the toys, half the clothes, and they've been gifts from family. Does that sound right?
No, that's not true. Yeah, no, it's not true.
Well, let's see here.
May I speak, Your Honor?
So I'm looking at a letter that was submitted by your attorney. It says the Even Flow car seat was purchased by your mother. The Chico car seat purchased by Jacob. All right. The Camo wagon purchased by Mom. Sounds like that was gifts.
Your Honor, the day that we had our first child, my mom bought me the Even Flow car seat, but when we were in the hospital, our son was so little, they said we cannot put him when we leave. So I had to leave the hospital at St. Charles in Bend, Oregon, and go buy the Chico car seat at Target in Bend, Oregon, because he was too little. So it was not given to us.
Your attorney says you bought this. Your attorney says this in a letter. It says purchased by Jacob's mom.
The Even Flow was, but the Chico car seat was not. The Chico car seat was bought.
Okay, you purchased that car seat for your son?
Yes, it was not a baby shower. It's a complete lie.
And how long ago was that? How long ago was that, the Chico car seat?
I was born the day after my son was born, and he was leaving the hospital. I know it for a fact.
How old is he now?
3 years old on the 21st of September.
I'm sorry, you broke up. How old is he?
He is going to be 3 years old on the 21st of September.
Okay, so has he outgrown this car seat?
He has, but my youngest son still can sit in that car seat. He's only 1 year old.
And so Courtney would be using that for your youngest son when she has the custody, correct?
Yes, but she did not purchase this item, and it is not in hers. There's no alimony, and there's no conjoinment of the assets. I mean, it's.
May I say something?
Sure.
So, when we do drop-offs for our children, Jacob actually has a car seat for our youngest child that is the same Chico car seat.
Is that true, Jacob?
Yes, which I borrowed. I have been borrowing many things because I've been waiting for my day in court because I don't believe it's right. She kept all of my belongings. So yes, it is. She is correct.
So, and then what adventure books? What's that?
So when me and Courtney got back together, I spent $150, which I have receipts for, of these adventure books. And when I moved out, Courtney picked and chose what she left on the front porch. And they're kind of interesting books. They're for couples. And she left me one of them, and she kept the two other ones and told me she gave them back. But
they're not for children. Is that what you're telling me?
They are definitely not for children. No.
Okay. All right. All right. I want to know that. You have a suede green couch. What's that about?
So one of my witnesses, he's actually our old landlord from Oregon. He sold me all of our pots, pans, our plates, everything in that house. He sold me this green suede couch that was still in the house.
The judge is trying to keep this property dispute focused, but the hearing is getting more complicated by the minute. Mr. Nutter claims the green suede couch was his, while Courtney says it was broken and no longer exists. Then the argument turns to the pots and pans, and the judge has to repeatedly remind Mr. Nutter not to interrupt.
No longer here.
And
No.
why would we have brought this?
Okay, you don't have it. Hey,
May I
how old
also-
was that? How old was it? Hold on. Hold. Jacob, how old was that couch when you first got it?
Maybe a couple years old, but it was in good condition.
And so this is 7 years later.
It's still a
What
couch.
about the pots and pans? Courtney, do you have pots and pans?
I do have pots and pans. So actually, I purchased them while Jacob was in jail through our landlord's son at the time. I am the one that purchased them
With
for
whose money?
$200.
With whose money?
Okay.
With whose money?
Hey, Mr. Nutter, you have a hard time hearing, evidently. Don't interrupt me again.
Sorry.
She has never interrupted you in your testimony.
I'm watching a video.
Stop.
Yes, sir.
Now, what about the MacBook Air? Tell me about that.
I purchased that. Courtney was living in Michigan. I had a court case filed against her in Oregon for taking my child without my knowing, and I bought a MacBook Air, and she said she was going to come back, so I purchased this MacBook, and I said she could use it for college, and if we ever split up, then I wanted it back, and that's the end of that.
Courtney, do you have the MacBook Air?
I have the MacBook Air. I also submitted a text message that he told me it was a gift for starting school. Yes.
So he gets the air conditioners. What about the roof rack? Mr. Nutter, what's that?
That is
Yeah,
my, I
right.
should have a witness waiting in the waiting room. It's Courtney's next door neighbor, parents' next door neighbors of 20 years who has witnessed all of this. Can I go back to something else here?
No, I just want you to tell me about the roof rack. How do we know it's worth $200?
Because if you look at Yakima roof racks right now, they're worth like 500. My attorneys told me to just lowball all of the items that I have. So I gave garage sale estimates on all of my belongings.
Courtney, what do you say about it?
He can have the roof rack back if he wants it. That's fine. The air conditioners and the roof
Okay.
rack is totally acceptable for me.
So he gets the roof rack, air conditioners.
May I also state something else?
Sure.
The last time that we split, we had a police officer at the house with us for all of the belongings, and he was also there when Jacob said that he didn't need anything else.
What about the leather couch? Let me ask you that.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Well, hold on, Mr. Nutter, hold on. Let me ask, I'm sorry, I'm asking Courtney about it. She has the leather couch.
I do have the leather couch. It was given to us when we were still living in Oregon when I was pregnant with my first son by his mom, Tanya Nutter, as a hand-me-down gift because they had received new furniture.
Okay. How old is that couch?
I would say it's at least 10 years old.
Mr. Nutter, what do you say about the couch?
Courtney would not know that because she's only known me for 5 years and it's probably 6 years old. My mother got new couches. May I say something now? Can I have it?
Yeah, I want to ask you, I'm asking about the leather couch. Your mom
Yeah,
gave it to you?
As I said, it was probably 6 years old, 7 years old.
Okay. What else did you want to tell me about?
Your Honor, so when me and Courtney split up, so as for the police thing, I'm the one who called the police because Courtney.
I'm not going to go there. In fact, you guys have had a tumultuous relationship. That I understand. I'm just
I know
trying to
she got us. I'm
resolve
sorry,
this.
she just got to bring it up, so I wanted to say my piece with it. But
No,
anyway,
you don't have to. You don't have to reply to everything.
okay. When it comes to my bed that I purchased and bought, Courtney, the day we split up for the second time after we got back together, I said, "Hey, I want my bed back." And she said, "You know what? This is not actually your bed you've been sleeping in. Your bed is at my parents', which her parents have 3 extra beds at her home." And she told me my bed was sitting there. So I was wondering why she's being vindictive and not giving me my bed back.
Courtney, what's up with the king size bed?
I have it at my house. That
And
is.
you've been using it? Did you two use it together?
Yes, it's been something that
It's
we've
your bed?
used since I was purchased. It was purchased for the both of us when I found out I was
Okay.
pregnant with our first son.
Yeah. Yeah. See, so I think you all have to view this from my perspective. When I look at you two were a relationship, you bought things together. You didn't buy things thinking, this is mine. I'm not giving it to anybody else. But what I have here, though, is Courtney says, listen, the roof rack, the AC units are definitely going back. So when can he pick those up, Courtney?
He can pick them up whenever he wants to. I can also bring them to him too. That's fine.
Okay, you can do that within the next week?
I can do that within the next week, Your Honor, yes.
All right. So, and then we have, with regard to the TVs, there are 2 TVs.
The judge finally makes the ruling. Mr. Nutter is awarded the 65-inch TV, the roof rack, 2 AC units, the Chico car seat, and the adventure books. But when he continues arguing about the decision, the judge gives him one final warning. If he refuses to collect the property, the court will assign a monetary value instead. The judge ultimately sets the value at $800, and the hearing is over.